Chipping in and its surprising benefits. Chipping in can assist you with causing companions to learn new aptitudes, advance your vocation, and even feel more joyful and more advantageous. Figure out how to locate the correct fit. Why volunteer? With occupied lives, it very well may be elusive time to chip in. Be that as it may, the advantages of chipping in can be colossal. Chipping in offers fundamental assistance to individuals out of luck, advantageous aims, and the network. However, the advantages can be considerably more prominent for you, the volunteer. The correct match can assist you with finding companions, associate with the network, learn new aptitudes, and even development your vocation. Providing for others can likewise help ensure your psychological and physical well-being. It can diminish pressure, battle sadness, keep you intellectually animated, and give a feeling of direction. While the facts demonstrate that the more you volunteer, the more advantages you'll encounter, chipping in doesn't need to include a drawn-out duty or take an immense measure of break of your bustling day. Giving in even basic manners can help those out of luck and improve your well-being and satisfaction. Advantages of chipping in: 4 different ways to feel more advantageous and more joyful. Chipping in interfaces you to other people. Chipping in is useful for your brain and body. Chipping in can propel your vocation. Chipping in carries fun and satisfaction to your life. Advantage 1: volunteering interfaces you to other people. One of the more notable advantages of chipping in is the effect on the network. Chipping in permits you to associate with your locale and make it a superior spot. In any event, assisting with the littlest errands can have a genuine effect to the lives of individuals, creatures, and associations out of luck. What's more, chipping in is a two-way road. It can profit you and your family as much as the reason you decide to help. Devoting your time as a volunteer causes you make new companions, grow your system, and lift your social aptitudes. Make new companions and contacts. Probably the most ideal approaches to make new companions and reinforce existing connections is to focus on a common movement together. Chipping in is an extraordinary method to meet new individuals, particularly on the off chance that you are new to a zone. It reinforces your connections to the network and expands your encouraging group of people, presenting you to individuals with normal interests, neighborhood assets, and fun and satisfying exercises. Increment your social and relationship abilities. While a few people are normally friendly, others are modest and make some hard memories meeting new individuals. Chipping in offers you the chance to rehearse and build up your social abilities, since you are meeting consistently with a gathering of individuals with basic interests. When you have energy, it's simpler to stretch out and make more companions and contacts. Chipping in as a family. Kids watch all that you do. By offering back to the network, you'll show them firsthand how chipping in has any kind of effect and how great it feels to support others and creatures and authorize change. It's additionally an important path for you to become acquainted with associations in the network and discover assets and exercises for your kids and family. Advantage 2: volunteering is useful for your brain and body. Chipping in gives numerous advantages to both mental and physical well-being. Chipping in checks the impacts of pressure, outrage, and tension. The social contact part of aiding and working with others can profoundly affect your general mental prosperity. Nothing soothes pressure superior to a significant association with someone else. Working with pets and different creatures has likewise been appeared to improve state of mind and lessen pressure and nervousness. Chipping in battles melancholy. Chipping in keeps you in ordinary contact with others and encourages you build up a strong emotionally supportive network, which thus secures you against misery. Chipping in fulfills you. By estimating hormones and cerebrum movement, scientists have found that being useful to others conveys huge joy. Individuals are hardwired to provide for other people. The more we give, the more joyful we feel. Chipping in builds self-assurance. You are doing useful for other people and the network, which gives a characteristic feeling of achievement. Your job as a volunteer can likewise give you a feeling of pride and character. What's more, the better you feel about yourself, the almost certain you are to have a positive perspective on your life and future objectives. Chipping in gives a feeling of direction. More established grown-ups, particularly the individuals who have resigned or lost a mate, can discover new significance and course in their lives by helping other people. Whatever your age or life circumstance, chipping in can help take your psyche off your own concerns, keep you intellectually animated, and add more pizzazz to your life. Chipping in causes you remain truly sound. Studies have discovered that the individuals who volunteer have a lower death rate than the individuals who don't. More established volunteers will in general walk more, think that it's simpler to adapt to regular errands, are more averse to grow hypertension, and have better reasoning aptitudes. Chipping in can likewise decrease indications of incessant agony and lessen the danger of coronary illness. I have restricted portability, would I be able to in any case volunteer? Individuals with incapacities or incessant well-being conditions can at present advantage incredibly from chipping in. Truth be told, Examine has demonstrated that grown-ups with inabilities or well-being conditions running from hearing and vision misfortune to coronary illness, diabetes or stomach-related scatters all show improvement in the wake of chipping in. Regardless of whether because of an inability, an absence of transportation, or time requirements, numerous individuals decide to chip in their time by means of telephone or PC. In the present computerized age, numerous associations need assistance with composing, visual communication, email, and other online undertakings. A few associations may expect you to go to an underlying instructional course or periodical gatherings, while others can be led totally remotely. In any volunteer circumstance, ensure that you are getting enough social contact, and that the association is accessible to help you should you have questions. Advantage 3. Volunteering can propel your vocation. In case you're thinking about another profession, chipping in can assist you with getting involvement with your zone of intrigue and meet individuals in the field. Regardless of whether you're not anticipating evolving vocations, chipping in offers you the chance to rehearse significant aptitudes utilized in the work environment, for example, cooperation, correspondence, critical thinking, venture arranging, task the executives, and association. You may feel progressively great extending your wings at work once you've sharpened these aptitudes in a volunteer position first. Showing you significant employment aptitudes. Because humanitarian effort is unpaid doesn't mean the aptitudes you learn are fundamental. Many chipping in circumstances give broad preparing. For instance, you could turn into an accomplished emergency instructor while chipping in for a ladies' asylum, or a proficient workmanship antiquarian while giving your time as an exhibition hall docent. Chipping in can likewise assist you with expanding upon abilities you as of now have and use them to profit the more prominent network. For example, on the off chance that you hold an effective deals position, you can bring issues to light for your preferred reason as a volunteer backer, while further creating and improving your open talking, correspondence, and showcasing abilities. Picking up vocation experience. Chipping in offers you the opportunity to evaluate another vocation without making a drawn-out duty. It is likewise an extraordinary method to pick up involvement with another field. In certain fields, you can chip in legitimately at an association that does the sort of work you're keen on. For instance, in case you're keen on nursing, you could chip in at a clinic or a nursing home. Your charitable effort may likewise open you to proficient associations or temporary jobs that could profit your profession. With regards to chipping in, enthusiasm and energy are the main prerequisites. While learning new aptitudes can be valuable to many, it is anything but a necessity for a satisfying volunteer encounter. Remember that the most important resources you can bring to any chip-in exertion are empathy, a receptive outlook, a readiness to contribute any place required, and an uplifting mentality. Advantage 4. Volunteering carries fun and satisfaction to your life. Chipping in is a fun and simple approach to investigate your inclinations and interests. Accomplishing humanitarian effort you discover significant and intriguing can be an unwinding, invigorating break from your everyday daily schedule of work, school, or family duties. Chipping in likewise furnishes you with restored imagination, inspiration, and vision that can extend into your own and expert life. Numerous individuals volunteer so as to set aside a few minutes for side interests outside of work too. For example, on the off chance that you have a work area employment and long to invest energy outside, you should seriously think about electing to help plant a network garden, walk hounds for a creature asylum, or help out at a kids' camp. Think about your objectives and interests. You will have a more extravagant and increasingly pleasant chipping in understanding on the off chance that you first set aside some effort to recognize your objectives and interests. Consider why you need to chip in. What might you appreciate doing? The open doors that coordinate both your objectives and your inclinations are destined to be fun and satisfying. Tips for beginning. In the first place, inquire as to whether there is something explicit you need to do. For instance, do I need to improve the local where I live? To meet individuals who are not quite the same as me? To have a go at something new? To accomplish something with my extra time? To see an alternate lifestyle and new places? To have a go at the kind of work I may need as an all-day work? To accomplish more with my inclinations and leisure activities? To share something I'm acceptable at? The most ideal approach to chip in is to discover a match with your character and interests. Having answers to these inquiries will assist you with narrowing down your inquiry.